Chosen one, it's not by chance that you're watching this video at this exact moment. You were divinely guided here because a powerful transformation is happening in your life right now. The prayer that came from the deepest part of your being has just been heard in the heavens, and an atmospheric shift is already taking place around you. Everything you've been facing, the struggles, the tears shed in silence, the nights of uncertainty, all of this is about to transform. You're on the threshold of a divine turning point that will surpass anything you ever thought possible. This isn't just another message of hope, it's a divine decree over your life. The universe has conspired for you to receive this revelation today, at this specific moment, because you're ready to receive what has always been yours by divine right. The atmosphere around you is reconfiguring to bring everything you've asked for in prayer. Before we continue with this transformative message, I ask that you do 3 simple things. Subscribe to this channel, leave your like to amplify this transformation energy, and comment below with the word change. This simple act of faith will send a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Get ready, chosen one. What you're about to hear will change your life forever. The new atmosphere has already formed around you, and now it's time to react. Chosen one, your prayer is more powerful than you imagine. Every word whispered in moments of despair, every tear shed in silence, every request made with unwavering faith, all of this has ascended to heaven like a pleasant perfume. And now, at this very moment, divine power is responding in an extraordinary way. Have you ever wondered why some prayers seem to take time to be answered, while others manifest results almost instantly? The answer lies in the spiritual atmosphere. When you pray with absolute conviction, with unwavering faith, you don't just make a request, you literally alter the energetic composition around you. It's as if your words have the power to rearrange the molecules in the air, creating a magnetic field of manifestation. The prayer you made recently, the one that came from the deepest part of your being, the one that may have been accompanied by sincere tears, that prayer has just crossed a spiritual threshold. It broke through invisible barriers and is now reconfiguring everything around you. You may not yet see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realms, a revolution is happening in your name. Many people pray, but few understand the true transformative power of prayer. It's not just a religious ritual or spiritual habit. It's a creative force that shapes realities. It's a divine decree that, when pronounced with true faith, doesn't return empty. Your prayer is your point of contact with the divine. It's the bridge between the world you see and the invisible world of infinite possibilities. What makes your prayer different now is the divine moment in which it was made. There are designated times in the spiritual realm, moments of perfect alignment when the doors of heaven open in a special way. Your prayer arrived exactly at one of these critical moments, and that's why your answer won't just be positive, it will be transformative. Think of your prayer as a seed planted in the most fertile soil at the perfect moment of the season. It's not just the quality of the seed that matters, but the soil, the timing, the temperature, everything aligned to produce an extraordinary harvest. That's what's happening now with your prayer. All spiritual conditions are perfect for abundant manifestation. You've heard that faith moves mountains? This isn't just a figurative expression, it's a literal truth in the spiritual realm. Your faith, expressed through your prayer, is at this moment moving mountains of impossibilities in your life. Obstacles that seemed insurmountable are being pulverized, situations that seemed permanent are being reconfigured, and doors that were locked are being thrown wide open. The prayer you made was heard because it was made with a sincere heart. It wasn't a mechanical or repetitive prayer, it was a cry that came from the depths of your soul. And it's this type of prayer that changes the atmosphere. It's this type of divine connection that triggers miracles. Chosen one, understand that your prayer has power because you were chosen for a greater purpose. You're not just another person in the world. You carry a divine calling, a unique mission that only you can fulfill. And that's why your prayer has a different weight in the spiritual realm. That's why, when you speak, the heavens move. From now on, every prayer you make will have an even greater impact, because the atmosphere around you has already been altered. You're operating at a new level of spiritual authority. Your words now carry an amplified creative power, and what you decree with faith, you will see happen with surprising speed. React to this truth. Recognize the power that dwells in you. Your prayer isn't just a request, it's a declaration, it's a decree, it's a force that shapes realities. And now that the atmosphere has changed, you'll see the results more clearly and faster than ever before. Chosen one, you need to understand what an atmospheric change in the spiritual realm really means. We're not just talking about a feeling or a temporary emotional state. We're talking about a fundamental alteration in the invisible forces that govern your reality. This change is as real as the air you breathe, although you can't see it with your physical eyes. When the spiritual atmosphere changes, everything around you begins to respond differently. It's as if the entire universe receives new instructions on how to interact with you. People who never noticed you before will begin to recognize your value. Opportunities that seemed distant will begin to gravitate toward you. Resources that were hidden will be revealed to meet your needs. This atmospheric change happened at the exact moment your sincere prayer reached the divine throne. It was as if a positive shockwave spread throughout your reality, reconfiguring every aspect of your life. The doors that were locked for years now begin to open effortlessly. The paths that seemed blocked now appear surprisingly free. Imagine the atmosphere around you as an energy field. When it was charged with negativity, doubt, fear, and scarcity, everything in your life tended to manifest these same qualities. But now, that atmosphere has been purified and recharged with abundance, faith, hope, and divine manifestation. It's as if you're breathing completely new air that nurtures your dreams instead of suffocating your ambitions. The divine atmospheric change isn't just a spiritual metaphor, it's a quantum reality. At the most fundamental level of creation, everything is energy and information. Your powerful prayer literally altered the information in the energy field around you, and this new information is now reconfiguring your physical reality. The subatomic particles that make up your world are being reorganized to align with what you asked for in prayer. In ancient times, prophets understood the power of the spiritual atmosphere. They knew that when the divine presence manifested in a place, everything in that environment was transformed. Diseases were healed, hearts were renewed, scarcity was replaced by abundance. The same is happening now in your life. The divine presence is manifesting in your environment, bringing with it all the blessings that accompany this presence. Can you already feel this change? Perhaps it's an inexplicable peace that has descended upon you recently. Perhaps it's a mental clarity you didn't have before. Perhaps it's a renewed confidence, a positive expectation that replaces the anxiety that used to dominate you. These are the first signs that the atmosphere around you has been transformed. This atmospheric change is permanent, not temporary. It's not like a passing breeze, but like a fundamental climate change. The spiritual environment in which you operated before no longer exists. You've been elevated to a new level of experience, where the laws of limitation no longer have the same power over you. In your new atmosphere, the rules are different. What once seemed impossible now becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Scarcity cannot survive in this new atmosphere, just as darkness cannot remain when light arrives. Doubt dissipates like fog under the strong morning sun. This divine atmosphere is solidifying around you right now as you hear these words. Every cell of your body is being recalibrated to function in this new environment of abundance and accelerated manifestation. Your thoughts are being aligned with this new reality. Your emotions are being harmonized with the divine frequency that now dominates your space. React to this atmospheric change. Recognize it, accept it, embrace it with all your strength. You are no longer limited by the restrictions of the past. The new atmosphere around you is one of unlimited abundance, uninterrupted divine connection, instant manifestation. This is your new reality. Live in it, breathe it, manifest from it. Chosen one, when the atmosphere around you changes, unmistakable signs begin to appear in your life. These signs aren't coincidences or chances. They're divine confirmations that your prayer has been heard and that transformation is already underway. You need to be alert to recognize these signs and react to them with faith and gratitude. The first sign that your atmosphere is changing is an inexplicable peace that descends upon you, even amid the most challenging circumstances. It's as if something inside you knows that everything will be all right, even when externally nothing seems to have changed yet. This peace isn't based on what you see, but on what has been decreed in the spiritual realm. It's the divine certainty that your victory has already been guaranteed. You'll also notice changes in your thought patterns. Innovative ideas will begin to flow into your mind. Solutions to problems that have tormented you for years will suddenly appear with crystal clarity. It's as if a veil has been removed from your mind, allowing you to see possibilities that were always there, but that you couldn't perceive in the old atmosphere. Divine coincidences will be another powerful sign. People you needed to meet will appear in your path effortlessly. Information you needed to receive will reach you at the exact moment. Necessary resources will manifest in unexpected ways. You'll also notice a new authority in your words. What you speak begins to manifest with surprising speed. Your decrees of faith are followed by tangible manifestations. It's as if your words now carry a spiritual weight they didn't have before, because they're being pronounced in an atmosphere charged with divine power. Another important sign will be the change in how people react to you. Those who ignored you before will now seek your attention. Those who underestimated you will now recognize your value. Doors that were closed will begin to open without you needing to force them. It's as if the entire social environment around you is responding to the new atmosphere you carry. You'll experience a new spiritual sensitivity. Your intuition will be sharper, your dreams more vivid, your ability to discern will be amplified. You'll notice that you can capture divine messages more clearly, as if a celestial communication channel has been unblocked and now works without interference. Scarcity will begin to give way to abundance in all areas of your life. This may start in subtle ways. Perhaps an unexpected small increase, a cancelled debt, a significant discount, a gift at the right time. These are just the first fruits of the new atmosphere of prosperity that now surrounds you. You'll feel a new, vital energy. Chronic fatigue will give way to renewed vigor. Persistent health problems will begin to show signs of improvement. Your body is responding to the new atmosphere, recalibrating itself to function in harmony with the higher frequencies that now dominate your environment. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will begin to dissolve before your eyes. It's as if the resistance you faced has been reprogrammed to transform into assistance. The same challenges that prevented you from moving forward now become platforms for your growth and elevation. You'll experience a profound reconnection with your divine purpose. That feeling of being lost or confused about your path will give way to absolute clarity about who you are and why you're here. It's as if the fog has dissipated, revealing a clear and illuminated path ahead of you. These signs aren't imagination or positive thinking. They're concrete manifestations of the atmospheric change that your prayer triggered. Each one is an invitation to react with even greater faith, to fully embrace the transformation that's happening in your life. React to the signs. Recognize them, celebrate them, share them with gratitude. Each sign you recognize and affirm amplifies and accelerates the complete manifestation of the new atmosphere in all areas of your life. You're just seeing the first indicators of a monumental transformation that's unfolding in your reality. Chosen one, understanding that the atmosphere around you has changed is just the first step. Now you need to learn how to correctly react to this new reality. Your reaction will determine the speed and amplitude with which blessings will manifest in your life. This is not the time for passivity. It's time for an active, conscious response aligned with the transformation already underway. The first and most important way to react is through gratitude. Even before seeing the complete results, you should give thanks as if you had already received everything you asked for. This isn't gratitude based on what your physical eyes can see, but on what your faith already recognizes as reality in the spiritual realm. Give thanks with fervor, with genuine emotion, like someone who's already in possession of the manifested blessing. Your verbal decree is the second essential reaction. In a transformed atmosphere, your words carry even greater power. You must declare out loud the reality you wish to see, not as a request or a hope, but as an already established fact. I am prosperous. I am completely healed. My family is restored. My business is flourishing. These aren't future affirmations, but present declarations of your new reality. Conscious visualization is another powerful way to react. Dedicate time every day to mentally see with as much detail as possible the complete manifestation of what you asked for in prayer. Feel the emotions associated with that reality. Experience it with all your internal senses. This visualization isn't fantasy. It's a way to align your consciousness with what already exists on the spiritual plane. A fundamental reaction is the immediate change in behavior. Begin to act as if what you prayed for is already reality in your life. If you prayed for prosperity, stop talking, thinking, and acting from scarcity. If you asked for healing, stop identifying with the disease. Your behavior should reflect the new atmosphere, not the old reality that's being transformed. Also react by expanding your capacity to receive. Many people pray for abundance, but maintain a mentality of limitation. You need to expand your containers, your vision, your expectations, your plan. Prepare yourself to receive on a larger scale than you ever imagined. The new atmosphere doesn't bring blessings in droplets, but in abundant torrents. Another crucial reaction is amplified generosity. When you begin to give with even more liberality, even before seeing the complete manifestation of your blessing, you're demonstrating absolute confidence in the new atmosphere of abundance. This generosity doesn't diminish what you'll receive. On the contrary, it accelerates and expands its manifestation. Also react with a new spiritual discipline. Intensify your practices of connection with the divine, meditation, prayer, study, contemplation. In the new atmosphere, these practices produce amplified results. It's like planting in a much more fertile soil. The same effort generates a much greater harvest. Establish new associations as part of your reaction. Surround yourself with people who vibrate at the frequency of faith, abundance, and divine manifestation. Distance yourself from influences that still operate in the old atmosphere of doubt, scarcity, and limitation. The people around you will either amplify or diminish the effects of the new atmosphere in your life. An essential reaction is unwavering persistence. There will be moments when your physical senses will contest the reality of the atmospheric change. Challenging circumstances may arise as tests of your new posture. In these moments, you must persist in your faith, refusing to return to the old patterns of thought and behavior. Finally, react by becoming a conductor of the new atmosphere for others. Begin to speak words of faith about the people around you. Share your testimony. Pray for those who are still trapped in limiting atmospheres. When you become an agent of atmospheric transformation for others, your own atmosphere becomes even more powerful. Your reaction isn't optional. It's an essential element of the manifestation process. The atmospheric change opened the door, but it's through your conscious and aligned reaction that you completely cross that door into your new reality. React today, react now, react with your whole being, because how you respond to this transformation will determine the level of manifestation you will experience. The new atmosphere is established, but your reaction will activate its full potential. It's like having a powerful vehicle at your disposal. It will only take you to your desired destination if you start the engine, accelerate, and drive in the right direction. Your reaction is what sets in motion all the possibilities that the new atmosphere presents. Chosen one, in the new atmosphere that your prayer created, abundance isn't just a possibility, it's an inevitable certainty. The scarcity that may have dominated your life until now cannot survive in this new spiritual environment. It's like trying to keep ice intact under the midday sun. It's simply not possible. Abundance is manifesting now in all areas of your life, in ways that will surpass everything you've ever imagined. This manifestation of abundance doesn't follow the conventional rules of economics or human logic. In the transformed atmosphere, resources don't just appear, they multiply. It's the principle of divine multiplication, where little becomes much, where small seeds produce enormous harvests, where modest investments generate supernatural returns. You'll begin to notice this abundance first in small signs. Perhaps an unexpected payment, a surprising opportunity, a significant discount, a gift at the exact moment of need. Don't dismiss these seemingly small beginnings. They're just the first drops of the abundant rain that's coming. They're confirmations that the celestial reservoirs have been opened over your life. In the new atmosphere, opportunities will come to you effortlessly. You won't need to desperately chase them as you did before. It's as if they've been magnetically attracted to your energy field. People will call with proposals, doors will open unexpectedly, lucrative ideas will arise in your mind. Abundance doesn't need to be conquered in the new atmosphere. It flows naturally to you. Your talents and abilities will be amplified, producing much greater results with the same effort. It's as if everything you touch begins to prosper. Projects that seemed stagnant before will begin to advance rapidly. Investments that seemed dormant will begin to bear fruit. Your work will generate a much greater impact, attracting proportional recognition and rewards. A striking characteristic of abundance in the new atmosphere is its holistic nature. It's not just financial prosperity, but abundance in all dimensions, vibrant health, deep relationships, mental peace, clarity of purpose, elevated creativity. It's a fullness that satisfies all areas of your life, leaving no aspect lacking. In the new atmosphere, even obstacles transform into vehicles of abundance. Problems that would have blocked you before now become disguised opportunities. It's as if the universe has been reprogrammed to transform each challenge into a springboard for even higher levels of manifestation and growth. You'll also notice a change in the speed of manifestation. What used to take years to materialize can now happen in months, weeks, or even days. It's as if time has been compressed, the process accelerated. This is a characteristic of the new atmosphere. It operates outside conventional temporal limitations, bringing the future into your present. The abundance that manifests in the new atmosphere not only meets your needs, it exceeds your expectations. It's the principle of divine overflow. It's not just enough, it's more than enough. It's not just necessary, it's extraordinary. You'll begin to live in the reality of more than all we ask or think, where blessings exceed any human measure. In your new atmosphere, you'll discover the principle of effortless abundance. This doesn't mean you won't work, but that your work will be done from a place of inspiration, energy, and divine direction, not struggle and exhaustion. It's the end of the hard work mentality and the beginning of the reality of divine flow, where productivity is multiplied without a proportional increase in effort. A surprising characteristic of abundance in the new atmosphere is its contagious nature. It doesn't limit itself to you, but overflows to the people around you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, all will begin to experience the positive effects of the atmospheric change that your prayer triggered. You become a distribution point for blessings, not just a receiver. Abundance in the new atmosphere comes without the complications and problems that often accompany prosperity in the world. There's no stress, anxiety, or conflicts that are often associated with conventional success. This is abundance with peace, prosperity with purpose, a manifestation that doesn't compromise your well-being or your deepest values. React to this abundance with expectation, gratitude, and responsible stewardship. Receive it as your divine right, knowing that you were chosen to manifest the full potential of the new atmosphere in your life. Don't diminish what's coming to you through false humility or self-imposed limitations. The abundance that manifests now is exactly what was decreed for you in the celestial realm. Chosen one, everything you've experienced so far, the powerful prayer, the atmospheric change, the confirming signs, your aligned reaction, the manifestation of abundance, all of this has a greater purpose. You weren't chosen just to prosper or to have your needs met. You were selected for an extraordinary destiny, a divine purpose that goes far beyond your personal well-being. Your destiny as chosen is to be a bearer of the new atmosphere in a world suffocated by limitations. You now carry an atmosphere of unlimited possibilities, of divine manifestation, of celestial connection. Wherever you go, this atmosphere accompanies you, imperceptibly altering the environment around you. People around you will begin to experience hope where there was despair, healing where there was illness, abundance where there was scarcity. You were chosen to demonstrate what's possible when someone breaks free from the limitations of collective consciousness. Your life will become a living testimony, concrete proof that the rules that govern the majority don't need to govern you. Your success won't be just for your personal satisfaction, but to inspire others to believe that they too can experience a transformed reality. As a chosen one, your destiny includes helping others activate their own divine potential. You won't keep the secrets of transformation to yourself, but will freely share the knowledge and wisdom you've acquired. Your words will carry a special authority, capable of awakening the dormant and encouraging the hesitant to take the step of faith that will transform their lives. You were selected to be a connection point between the visible and the invisible, between the earthly and the celestial. Through your life, others will see that there's more to existence than the material world and its apparent limitations. You'll become a bridge, allowing others to cross from the realm of doubt and skepticism to the realm of faith and infinite possibilities. Your destiny as chosen includes establishing new patterns and paradigms. Conventional structures of thought, belief, and behavior won't be able to contain you. You'll inaugurate new ways of living, working, creating, and relating, ways aligned with the higher laws that now govern your existence. Others will follow your example, creating waves of transformation that will extend far beyond your immediate circle. As a chosen one, you'll face challenges proportional to your calling. These won't be obstacles to impede you, but opportunities to demonstrate the power of the new atmosphere in testing situations. Each challenge overcome, each impossibility transformed into reality, will serve as confirmation of your special status and the veracity of the message your life proclaims. You were chosen to rewrite your family history. Negative patterns that persisted for generations, poverty, diseases, conflicts, limitations, will be interrupted through you. You'll become a watershed in your family lineage, inaugurating a new heritage of abundance, health, harmony, and fulfillment that will benefit generations not yet born. Your destiny as chosen includes a special intimacy with the divine. You'll have access to levels of revelation, guidance, and communion that aren't available to everyone. This proximity isn't to feed your ego, but to equip you to fulfill your mission with precision and effectiveness. Through this connection, you'll receive specific instructions to navigate territories where others would get lost. As a chosen one, you'll experience divine synchronicities at an extraordinary level. Significant coincidences, accidental encounters, perfectly timed opportunities, these will be normal aspects of your life. It's as if the very fabric of time and space were reconfigured to serve your higher purpose. You were selected to manifest a superior version of humanity. In you, people will see a glimpse of what human beings were originally destined to be: conscious creators, co-participants in divine reality, individualized expressions of cosmic intelligence. Your life will demonstrate the potential that exists within each person, waiting to be activated. Your destiny as chosen isn't a heavy burden, but an indescribable honor. The responsibility comes accompanied by all the resources needed to fulfill it. The power that flows through you is proportional to the mission entrusted to you. There's no reason for fear or doubt. You've been equipped, prepared, and perfectly positioned for this historic moment. As chosen, you carry a sacred responsibility to maintain the purity of your connection. Contrary forces will try to distract you, make you doubt, or divert you from your path. These aren't coincidences, but deliberate tests of your commitment to your divine calling. Remain vigilant, keeping your vision fixed on the purpose for which you were chosen. Your destiny transcends the limitations of time. The impact you'll have won't be measured just by immediate results, but by the cascade effect that will extend for generations. Decisions you make today, words you utter, actions you take, all this creates waves of influence that will continue long after your time on Earth. You were chosen to be a catalyst for miracles. Your simple presence will activate the supernatural in the environments where you are. People will be healed without medical explanation. Impossible situations will be reversed. Resources will appear from unexpected sources, not because you are the source, but because you are the channel through which divine power flows freely. As chosen, you'll live at the perfect intersection between humility and authority. You'll recognize that your power doesn't come from yourself, but at the same time, you won't diminish the authority conferred upon you. This rare balance will allow you to operate at extraordinary levels of influence without being corrupted by pride or limited by false humility. Your destiny includes renewing areas where others have given up. You'll enter territories that have been given up as lost, situations considered irreparable, relationships seen as destroyed. And through the atmosphere you carry, restoration will begin to happen. What was dead will come back to life. What was broken will be repaired. What was lost will be found. You were chosen to demonstrate a new level of faith. Not faith based on vague hope or positive thinking, but faith grounded in absolute certainty, in the unwavering conviction that what was promised in the spiritual realm must manifest in the physical realm. Your faith won't be shaken by contrary circumstances, because you live from the higher reality, not the temporary appearance. As chosen, you'll be part of a divine network of individuals who have been similarly selected. You'll recognize each other, support each other, and collaborate on initiatives that will transform fundamental structures of society. This isn't a connection based on human organizations, but on spiritual alignments that transcend conventional barriers. Your destiny involves bringing innovative revelations to specific areas of human knowledge and experience. Revolutionary ideas, creative solutions, and completely new approaches will flow through you. These won't be just the result of your intellect, but of direct downloads of superior intelligence, which will use you as a vehicle to advance the collective knowledge of humanity. As chosen, you'll live in a continuous state of expansion. Each level reached will reveal a new horizon. Each achievement will open doors to even greater possibilities. There's no limit to growth, no ceiling for manifestation, no final frontier for the expression of your divine potential. You're on a journey of infinite evolution. React to your destiny not with intimidation, but with gratitude and determination. You weren't chosen by chance or by mistake. You were selected precisely because you have within you everything needed to fulfill this extraordinary calling. The seed of greatness is planted in your spirit, and now, in the new atmosphere, it will fully flourish. Chosen one, we've reached the end of this powerful revelation, but this is just the beginning of your new journey. The prayer you made with sincere faith really changed the atmosphere around you. The divine decree has been established, the transformation has been initiated, and nothing will be the same in your life. From this moment, you'll walk in the reality of unlimited abundance, uninterrupted divine connection, and accelerated manifestation. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable now dissolve before your eyes. Doors that remained closed for so long now open widely for you. The resources you needed manifest exactly when needed. Remember, you weren't chosen to be common. You were selected to demonstrate the extraordinary, to live beyond limitations, to be a living example of what's possible when someone is fully aligned with their divine purpose. Your life will no longer be governed by the rules of limitation, but by the higher laws of divine manifestation. The new atmosphere around you is permanent, but requires your active participation to manifest its full potential. Continue declaring truths aligned with your new reality. Keep your thoughts elevated, your words powerful, and your actions deliberate. Live consciously at the frequency of abundance, not for isolated moments, but as your natural state of being. When you face moments of testing, and they will come, remember this message. Reaffirm your position as a chosen one. Refuse to return to old patterns of thought and behavior. The atmosphere has changed, and so have you. There's no possible return to what you were before. Soon, your testimony will inspire many others. People will see the transformation in your life and ask what your secret is. Share generously what you've learned. Become a channel of atmospheric change for everyone around you. Your story of transformation will become part of a larger movement of collective elevation. If this message touched your heart and you recognize that it was especially meant for you, I ask that you do 3 simple things that will amplify this transformation energy in your life even more. Subscribe to this channel to receive more divine revelations. Leave your like so other chosen ones can find this message, and comment below with the word transformation as a public decree of the change that's already happening in your life. Chosen one, your prayer changed the atmosphere, and now it's time to react. Your extraordinary destiny awaits. From this moment, nothing will be the same. Abundance, manifestation, and divine power are yours by right. Live in this truth. Breathe this reality. Manifest this destiny. The time is now.